Thank you for joining us here at the First Alert Desk. I'm Maria Moreau here with your top headlines and the latest of what's going on here in Metro Atlanta. This is a little stream we like to do at the top of every hour to get you caught up on your news headlines in case you weren't able to tune in to our Atlanta News First newscast from 4:30 to 10. This is a quick recap of all of the biggest stories and the developing stories that you'll want to follow with us as we learn more. All right, let's start with this one. Just hard news to listen to and to learn about, but Atlanta police have arrested a man that they say violently beat another man during a home invasion. Now you're taking a look at Justin Gilliam on your screen here. That's a mugshot taken by Atlanta police. He's charged with multiple counts of battery and burglary. Now the victim, and I do want to warn, this is a graphic, what I'm about to show you. His name is Ryan Stokes. He says that Gilliam came into his apartment and started beating him with a handheld vacuum. That's the victim right there, as you can see on your screen. Now, Stokes says he's never met or seen him, but that Gilliam beat him nearly unconscious, he alleges. He says he's not able to work until he's fully recovered. We're going to follow the latest to come out of this on our website, atlantanewsfirst.com. And right now, the Federal Aviation Administration is investigating after a plane crashed in Clayton County. Now, 2 women are in the hospital. I do apologize, my graphic is not acting correctly there. I did want to show you that picture, though. There we go. The Federal Aviation Administration is investigating a plane crash in Clayton County. Now, 2 women are in the hospital this morning recovering from that plane crash. We are told they were on a private plane. As you can see on your screen, officers got the call just before midnight that it was running out of fuel, ultimately slamming into the ground. Now, officers searched for more than an hour before they found the wreckage near Tara Beach Lane in Hampton. The 2 women are expected to survive, thankfully, but again, this investigation remains ongoing. And news that's just been devastating to learn more and more about since we first broke it to you on Saturday. People around the world and here at home are holding on to hope and really sending their thoughts and prayers to Israel as the ongoing war over there continues. Thousands gathered in Sandy Springs for a rally to stand in solidarity with Israel. Atlanta News First, Bridget Spencer reports.
Many people are worried about their family and friends, their loved ones in Israel right now. Meanwhile, several buildings right here in Midtown are lighting up blue in support for Israel. People across the metro are holding vigils and rallies in support for Israel. Hundreds were inside City Green Park in Sandy Springs yesterday as the war in Israel rages on. They gathered to pray for the victims, the families and soldiers in Israel. They also reflected on the hundreds of people who were either murdered or taken hostage by Hamas. Now, those in the Jewish community are emphasizing the importance of support for the country. We spoke with a woman who says she feels for the victims in Israel because she herself is a part of the Jewish community.
There are brutal atrocities against Israeli Jewish women. I see myself in those women. I'm no different than those women. And it could have been me. And I would want the international community to stand with me.
The Jewish Family and Career Services of Atlanta has been offering emotional support for people affected by this war raging on in Israel. They said, in fact, they've even had to provide counseling and support for their very own workers. In Midtown, Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.
Now, meanwhile, in Washington, Republicans could possibly vote on a new House Speaker today, though the party appears no closer to choosing its next leader. Now, members met last night behind closed doors to hear from the top contenders for the position. Majority Leader Steve Scalise and Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan remain the top prospects for the job. Now, meanwhile, Congress already has a full plate, from passing a formal resolution in support of Israel to discussing a possible aid package for both Israel and Ukraine, and the next deadline to secure funding and avoid a government shutdown. That's less than 6 weeks away and could impact millions of people. Now, none of those decisions or aid or votes can happen until a speaker is chosen. So that is their priority right now, to get that going, get that finalized, and then move on to some of these other issues that continue to be at the top of so many of our minds. And to end things on an exciting note, today is Game 3 for the Braves and NLDS. As you probably saw yesterday when we brought this to you on Atlanta News First Plus, the Braves players making their way down the red carpet, slow motion style, off that plane. They are now officially in Philly, getting ready for Game 3, and it is going to be exciting. That excitement already ramping up this morning ahead of that 5:07 game start time. Our Madeline Montgomery has more.
As exciting as it is to watch the Braves in a stadium, not too bad of a view out here. You'd have it on this screen over here tonight on the green at the Battery. The game starts at 5:07. The party itself starting at 4:30. And there's going to be plenty of events going on during that time. Family friendly, of course. Blooper is going to be out here. There's going to be a DJ. And there's free parking for 3 hours in the red, green, silver, yellow, and purple decks. And we have video from the Battery yesterday when the Braves were getting their red carpet send-off heading up to Philadelphia. They're going to have 2 games there, and fans here at home are feeling confident the Braves will bring the heat despite being in enemy territory.
I think we have a comfortable position, split the series, and come back home and win it in 5.
We're going to the World Series, okay? Make no mistake.
We know Philly fans. We know them pretty well, and they're passionate for their team, and so are we. But it's definitely going to be chaotic. It's going to be loud, and we just have to be ready for it.
And if you have to miss today's watch party, there's going to be one tomorrow right here. And if the series is still split by after tomorrow's game, well, the Braves are headed back to Truist Park for a sold-out crowd on Saturday. Reporting at the Battery, I'm Madeline Montgomery, Atlanta News First.
All right, Rodney, I want to bring you in here. What do you think? Game 3, are they going to continue with their momentum? I mean, someone just said we're going to the World Series, apparently.
Absolutely. First of all, you have to say yes, even if you don't believe it. Nobody's going to be intelligent and say no. So, yes, we get the win today. Absolutely going for the Braves. And Maria, remember, they're having a watch party at the Battery that they do in these type of situations. So we hope that you get out there and enjoy it. I will say that if you're going to head out to the Battery, you're probably in better shape this evening if you're in a restaurant like Yard House or Live or something like that. We are forecasting showers this evening, so if you're going to be outside, that may be a little bit tricky. But we need the rain, Maria. It's been a while since we've had some measurable rain in Metro Atlanta, so it's something that we'll certainly take. So let's take a look here at First Alert Radar, starting with the live look, though, over Midtown Atlanta. So first of all, Maria, you can see that it's cloudy outside, and it's going to stay cloudy for the rest of the day, though. Even though we're seeing the clouds, it's dry now, but you can see the rain that's already, first of all, located in the Gulf of Mexico and moving to the north, so it's impacting Texas, Louisiana, the south part of Mississippi and Alabama, and even like far southwest Georgia, getting some light shower activity. So we've talked about this all week. The reason we're seeing this rain is because of an area of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico. This was actually a tropical system in the Pacific, tracked through Mexico and reemerged in the Gulf of Mexico. It's no longer tropical, but that moisture which you saw on First Alert Radar definitely making its way into North Georgia later on today. So let's take it hour by hour with our high-resolution forecast model. Right now, we're completely dry. Through lunch, it will stay dry. You'll start to see those showers moving in during the afternoon. By about 5 o'clock, we'll see some showers around Metro Atlanta. So as you're driving home from work, it won't be heavy rain, and we're not looking at any thunderstorms, but showers will be out there, especially from Atlanta southward. And that shower activity will continue this evening. So if you have any dinner plans this evening, expect scattered rain in Metro Atlanta. That will continue through the overnight hours as well. So this evening is a first alert. Even though we're not forecasting any thunderstorms or severe weather, if you're going to be out and about this evening, that'll certainly impact you. So just a heads up, a first alert for showers and rain this evening, extending into the overnight hours. Fortunately, this rain will move out before you drive to work on Thursday morning. So while you'll see showers as you're driving home from work today, Thursday morning by 7 a.m., this activity will be moving out toward the south and east. So here's our expected rainfall totals. And I'm starting today, and I'm actually taking us through Saturday because tonight is really our overall highest chance of rain in the 7-day forecast, but we do keep a slight chance of rain in the forecast on Friday as well. So when you look at today up until Saturday, we're only looking at like a trace of rain in Metro Atlanta, so not much. And as you go further south, for those of you in Clayton County, Henry County, Fayette County, you might get half an inch of rain. And then further south, Griffin, Edenton, you may get an inch of rain. Basically, the further south you go, the more rain you will get, and we need the rain. We are in a deficit right now in Atlanta for for the year, we picked up about 33.5 inches. That is a deficit of just about 6 inches. So we need any rain that we can get. The last time we saw at least a tenth of an inch of rain in the city of Atlanta was September the 17th. So it does look like we have an opportunity to get a bit more rain tonight. Just watch out again if you have any dinner plans, if you're headed out this evening. No thunderstorms, no severe weather, but you'll certainly get wet. We will keep you up to date on this forecast. I will tell you that we're drying out as we go into the weekend. So for all of our weekend festivities, you won't have to worry about any rain. And First Alert meteorologist Ella Dorsey will have your updated forecast coming up on Atlanta News First at noon. So we hope you all have an amazing Wednesday. Again, cloudy right now, but it won't rain now. That rain will hold off until later on this evening. And don't forget to download our First Alert weather app. Make sure and have that ready to go. We've already posted updates and videos in the app, and we'll continue to let you know exactly when those showers start to move in later on in the day. So have a great Wednesday. We hope that you have an amazing day. And until next time, we'll see you soon.